that concept of rationing out when you have fun is the key to permanent weight loss, is it not?
You know better than I do, dude.
I
I'm
mean,
not going to sit here and say I'm an expert.
Think about it. There's two ways. Think about there's two ways. There's two ways to go. One, you can eliminate all the fun 100%.
That does not work.
How successful is that? Okay, all right.
No.
So we know that's not going to work. We can have fun 100% of the time.
That's not going to work either.
How much fat's that going to burn?
No.
Okay. Yeah, more appealing. That's definitely more appealing than the first option.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna burn any fat. Okay, no. So rationing out when you have fun. That's that nasty, stinking word that nobody likes to say, moderation.
Yeah.
It's about knowing that I don't have to have fun 24/7 with my food. I can actually look forward to moments.
Yeah.
For example, after you weigh in, that day's looser day for you usually. You look forward to the weekend. You loosen things up. You don't go insane, but you do have fun. You have more fun than you do on other days.
Yep.
But you've rationed out that period of time in the week as the time when it makes most sense for you to loosen things up because you're not at work. It's not a structured environment. And you're with your family and you just want to have the ability to enjoy yourself more when it comes to your food choices. So those days are looser. And then other days are more, you're going to have a more strict diet. The holidays, you're going to be even looser. But ultimately, what you're doing is you're deciding throughout the year that there's certain periods of time that work for me, for your schedule and for who you are, for your personality and for your priorities that work best for me, where I can just loosen up on the diet this time, but knowing what my goal is I can't loosen up on it every day, 7 days a week. I got to go back to the goal. What's the goal? The goal is to burn fat, to lose 1 or 2 pounds a week. So I'm right back on other days where I know that I'm at work and I know I can be structured. Those are going to be my more strict days. It's a fantastic game plan because you're picking the days that work best for you to be either loose or strict and vacillating back and forth between the two. And it doesn't even feel like you're doing anything insurmountable. That's the reason why you're saying it's not even hard.
Yeah.
It's because you're not doing anything that's robbing you of your life. And if you had to just take the diet that you were consuming before and completely abandon it, throw it in the trash and say, that's the end. Okay, we're gonna just be Spartan life here. We're just gonna go straight forward, and it's just gonna be chicken and vegetables every meal for the next 6 months. I mean, you wouldn't have shown up for week 2, because and neither would I. I wouldn't have had the guts to show up because I knew you wouldn't be here. There's no possible way I couldn't recommend that in good conscience to anyone who is an emotional eater, especially, but anyone really. To do that, I can do it. Like for me, I can do more bland diets, but I still have my cheat meals every Sunday night. I open things up for a meal. Holidays, Thanksgiving, I had my Thanksgiving meal. I had my and on birthdays, special occasions, vacations, etc. So yes, I have my times. That's my moderated cheating. That's my where I pick and choose when I'm going to have fun. I'm not having fun every day. Otherwise, you don't end up looking like this, right? And if you do, then you're probably doing something you shouldn't be doing. So you have to pick what those days are going to be, and you have to create a schedule that's best for you. Where I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy myself and have fun and throw things to the side for this day, for this meal, and then I'm going right back to it. And going back and forth like that makes it feel like it's not a redundant process.
Yeah.
You can always look forward to something. Yep. You can always look forward to Friday. You can always look forward to the day where it's looser. You can always look forward to the weekend. You can always look forward to Christmas. You can always look forward to Thanksgiving, birthdays, etc. Those are the days where you can have fun with other people. You can enjoy yourself, and full well. I mean, and this goes without saying that if for some reason you just through the normal course of the week you make a mistake and you have more carbs than you wanted to for a meal, that's considered a fun moment that the next meal doesn't have to mimic. You
Right.
go right back to the way that you were supposed to be. You don't throw things to the side and decide that, oh, I cheated, like I had more carbs than I intended, so the heck with it, I'm just going to do that for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. No, you decide, okay, this was a moment in time. I had my fun. Okay, I'm right back to it. And the next meal, you do what you know you need to do. And that's how you do it. It's meal by meal by meal, day by day by day. And you're structuring it in such a way where you are having a great time when appropriate, and you're being disciplined when appropriate. And that's the reason why it's working for you. It's a quote diet, the way that the term diet is used. We're on a specific plan that has a specific purpose that's going to burn this amount of weight every single week. And it has to be done this way or else. That's a recipe for disaster. That's how people get themselves into trouble. Sure, you can lose the weight. Anyone, you could follow the diet. If you can discipline yourself enough to follow something like that, yeah, you'll burn the fat off. But what's going to happen when you have to go back to reality once you get to your goal? You're not going to have any skills to be able to maintain it because you're not going to keep eating that way.
Yep.
That's anybody who does that, they do it for a moment, for a season, for a period of time, and then they throw it to the side, and then what? Usually they go back to what they were doing before they started that diet, gain all the weight back and then some, and then they're back wondering what to do next. That's not happening for you. It's not going to happen for you because you're learning the way to maintain the weight as you go down. You're actually learning the skill that you need to stay lean as you're losing weight. You don't have to change this game plan once you finally achieve your goal because you're already building the skill to lose the weight in an enjoyable way. So why not just keep doing that to maintain? You just eat more. You can just eat more. You don't have to eat. You don't have to be as strict with the quantity because if you're not trying to lose more weight, eventually you get to a maintenance phase. You can eat more, and but you're doing the same technique. It's nothing changes with that. You're still moderating when you're going to have a diet that's looser or stricter, and by going back and forth that way, you're able not only to lose weight, but then maintain it. And if you're enjoying if you're having a good enough time losing it, and you're saying that this is not really hard and it's something you could do, that just shows that how realistic it is to maintain it when you can eat a little bit more food and using that same method. And, pretty much at that point in time, you're just using the exact same method that you're using now, just with more latitude when it comes to what it is that you're consuming.